And this is Al Weissman in a nutshell. And today we're visiting with Adam Hernandez.
Hello.
And Adam has been playing some outstanding music for us today. Let me ask you a question, Adam. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I do. I have too many. I have... Oh, they're going to be listening to this. I got 3 brothers and then a little sister who we're looking to adopt very, very soon. So, nice big family.
And do any of them play an instrument or sing?
No, one of my little brothers is getting into singing. But yeah, I'm really the only one.
You're the oldest one.
I have one older brother who's 19, and then 2 younger brothers, and then a little sister.
So the older one isn't into music either?
No.
How about your parents? Are either of them into music?
My dad introduced me to the Beatles, and that's all he really needed to do. Because after I found the Beatles, I was kind of music.
Sure.
Yeah, no one in my direct family or around my direct family has ever played an instrument or music. That I kind of just picked it up and started to go.
No grandparents, no collateral,
no
aunts,
one.
uncles, cousins, nobody.
No one. No.
Usually, when I ask that question, there's usually somebody else out there.
Yeah,
you know?
I haven't met him. I'd like to.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm the only one that I know of that has picked up an instrument seriously and started to play.
All right, and I understand you attended Hoffman Estates High School. Are you still there?
Yes, I am a junior.
Okay.
Junior there.
And what are you going to do? Have any plans for what you're going to do after you? I won't hold you to this.
Sure.
After you graduate.
We'll make something up. Make it sound good for radio. Yeah, after I graduate, I'd like to take a year or two, and just do music, make another CD, work a bunch, and be able to travel to play in other locations rather than the Chicago. Chicago's a really good music city. Like, there are tons of talented people here, but it says something else when you're able to go to somewhere like LA or Nashville or Memphis or Houston, Austin, places where everywhere you turn there's a venue looking for people to play and promoters. And so I think in New York, I think I'd like to take a year or two and do that, and then evaluate myself at the end of those and say, okay, is this realistic? Do I think I'm going to be able to grow more to where I can make this a job? And if not, I will go to school.
Well, it sounds like a nice plan.
Yeah.
Sounds like a doable plan.
Right. Or during those 2 years, if I really have to do school, I'll do community college so I could stay around home where all of the studios and everything are that I work in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Do you think you could knock out another song for us?
Yeah, I'm going to actually play the single that's going to be off my next CD. The CD is going to be called Build the Shack. I've never told anyone that, so that is the first time.
Okay.
Said it here. The CD is called Build the Shack, and the lead single is called The Shack. It goes
cool.
like this. You are just a product. You are a statistic. You're just another problem in this life that's not worth living. No, no. All this mumble and grumble and all of these lies. All these bozos and pricks who say this is a life. I will stand tall, and I will stand higher than myself and my desires. I've got a home, but it's on fire, so I'll build a shack and I will take it back. This is my life, I will take it back. You say you are fine, but you've got cuts on your arms. You say don't worry, but I found 3 blades in your car. and you wanna be thin, so you skip lunch and dinner. But the love of yourself makes a winner, a winner. Yeah, so I will stand tall, and I will stand higher than myself and my desires. And I've got a home, but it's on fire, so I'll build a shack and I will take it back. This is my life, and I will take it back. And wait, you are strong, you are strong, you are strong. And wait, you are strong, you are strong, you are strong. And wait, you are strong, you are strong, you are strong. And wait, you are strong, you are strong, you are so strong. Thank you.
Very, very nice song.
Thank you.
Very easy on the ears. Very nice to listen to. Really,
you.
really beautiful. Is there any? This is Al Weissman in a nutshell, and that was Adam Hernandez doing a song off of his not yet released album called. The song is called "The Shack," and the album was called "Build the Shack." First time he's told anybody the name of that album, and we feel honored.
Salute.
And let me ask you a few other fundamental questions. Is there any particular singer or more than one singer after whom you pattern your singing style?
I'd say there's a few. Ed Sheeran, which I played a cover. I just really like how he grooves in his music. When I listen to him, I kind of pick up my own kind of thing, and I'll go make something with that kind of groove. It's a really motivating groove, really, really energetic kind of singer. And he's also just a guy with a guitar too, so it's a lot easier to say like, oh, I could do that kind of, And then sure. I think instrument wise, I'm very much into John Mayer. I think he one of the best guitar players of my life and people before me. He's one of the guys that will be up there and remembered for guitar playing. And so when I try and get better at guitar, I listen to a lot of his stuff. And so yeah, I think those two are probably the closest relationships to my music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. And are there other artists that are among your favorites? I don't know that those are among your favorites, even though you pattern your singing after them. They sound like they're among your favorites, but are there other artists that you consider to be favorites of yours?
Yeah. Well, John Mayer, Ed Sheeran. I'm one of those people where I can't tell you what genre is my favorite. I'll go in and out of whether it's like Skillet and Muse, heavier stuff, to Jason Mraz with guy with the guitar music, mm-hmm. to hip hop, to rap, to from Damien Rice to Eminem to Muse to Skrillex to I listen to everything. And yeah, there's Katy Perry. She's my favorite.
Cool. What are your goals? Short term, long term? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if things work out the way you hope that they will?
Well, I always said that I think people. We were talking about this in the car. I think people are liars if they say I want to do music for a living, but then they're like, it's okay if I don't get famous. I just want to play music, And it's like I don't want to be a pop star, And it's like I don't know. I think there's honesty in saying, yeah, I'd like to play music for as many people as possible every single night, and I think there's honesty in saying that, yeah, I want to be a pop star, And I don't think it's wrong to say. But yeah, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years down the line, hopefully I will not be living in the same house that I'm living in now. I will not be living in my room still. Yeah, I'd like to be traveling, playing music. I'd like to play music in different locations and know that people are going to be at the gigs. I think that would just be the most ideal lifestyle. Yeah, I think having a job is great if you don't want to do something kind of crazy. I guess you can call it kind of crazy, wanting to just kind of leave home and play guitar in your sandals in LA. But yeah, I think I'd get bored with just going to school, getting a job, living life. So yeah, I'd like to travel and play music and write music for other people and myself. Just that for a living.
Cool.
That'd be
nice.
Wonderful.
At some point in time, you might want to consider either going by yourself or taking your girlfriend at the time, whatever, and going maybe to Europe or something, and getting some different experiences other than the ones that you get in the United States, because that really kind of broadens you in terms of giving you more ideas about which to write, different experiences, and so forth. Nice. You do another tune for us?
Yes. This is a song called Promise Tonight off of, this is her favorite one. I wrote this song back in grade school. This was probably the song that she took away from me in math class. I have not played this.
So these things come back to smack you upside down.
Yeah.
I give it back. It was a good song.
But I have not played this song since starting to promote the CD a year ago. So this is like, last time I played this was when I played this for her.
Okay.
A couple of years ago. So, yeah, let's see if I remember it.
All right.
Do you remember that night where I held you tight? I said I'd always be with you no matter what you're going through. 2 weeks after that, my head is in my hands. I'm crying with you in the emergency room. They say you wouldn't make it, but I knew you could take it. They say it's not enough, but I tell you have my love. And I will hold your hand, and I will hold it tight. 'Cause I remember, and I remember that night where I held you tight. I said it'll be alright. As I kiss you on the forehead, I said this is my promise. Tonight, and here I sit out awake. I'm trying to forget the day where your hand slipped out of mine, and I knew it was time. And I screamed and I called for help, but we were by ourselves. Oh, you had finally gotten home. They say you wouldn't make it, but I knew you could take it. They say it's not enough, but I tell you have my love. And I will hold your hand, and I will hold it tight. 'Cause I remember, and I remember that night, where I held you tight, so tight. I said it'll be alright. As I kiss you on the forehead, I said this is my promise. Here I am, sitting at your grave. It's fall, I wipe the leaves away. Here I am, sitting at your grave. Here I am, staring in the sky. I'm staring at the sun, it's a twinkle in your eye. I'm not alright, I'm not alright. 'Cause I remember that night, oh that night, where I held you tight, so tight. I said it'll be alright. As I kiss you on the forehead, I said this is my promise. As I kiss you on the forehead, I said this is my promise. As I kiss you on the forehead, I said this is my promise, love. Tonight.
A lot of emotions in that song.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Do you think you'd ever audition for American Idol? Have you ever auditioned
No.
for American Idol or any of the other shows?
No. I think I would. I think the worst part about that would be sitting in line for 16 hours.
Oh.
But I think I would. I know people who have. It's extremely hard. Like, you know, some of those... I have a scheme. It's if I were to go on and they were to say, yes, you got it. I'm like, oh, awesome. I'd go on, I'd do the thing. If they're like, no, I'm sorry. Like, you're good. You're not ready yet. Work on your voice. Come back. I want to see you back, though. And I'd be like, all right, hold on. I'll cut you a deal. I will dress up in a chicken suit, and I will come on, and I will sing just for the television. And that's how I'd get on the TV. You know, I'd be the guy in the chicken suit if I wasn't the guy singing. So, yes, I would get on that show one way or another.
We had a guy on the show about a year and a half ago who was, his name was Radford, and he was in the top 10 male finishers of the 2005 season. And when he was waiting to be auditioned, they came up to him and they said, do you have anything else you can do besides sing? So he said, well, I do Satchmo. So they moved him up in the line.
Just like that.
And he got in. You know, he was one of the guys that was selected. He went to California. He made it he was number 8 among the guys that finished that year.
That's good.
Yeah. And he had a new album come out last January. I think he's got another album coming out sometime around now.
Yeah, I'll have to go take a look.
So, why don't you sing another song for us, and then we're probably going to have to wrap it up pretty soon.
Okay, cool.
So, okay.
I will sing. I'll sing a single off of "In the Love and the Hate." The song is called "You Are Loved." I got into the dark, now it's too bright. I got into the struggle, now it's too easy. I got around and beaten with you, and I tell you it's alright. I got out of bed, but I am too tired. I made the commitment, but I'm too required. I got around and beaten with you, and I tell you it's alright. I wanna love you, I wanna touch you, I wanna hold your hand when no one can. I wanna fall in love with you so fast, faster than a heart in some quicksand. In the love, in the hate, in the calm and in the pain, you are love. And in the eye of the storm, if you're cold, I will keep you warm. You are love. You are love. If you're the devil, well, I am burning in flames. If you're a fortress, I am stuck behind these walls. I can call you an ocean, but you are a hurricane. I can say I got love, and I want you to take it all. I wanna love you, I wanna touch you, I wanna hold your hand when no one can. I wanna fall in love with you so fast, faster than a heart in some quicksand. In the love, in the hate, in the calm and in the pain, you are love. And in the eye of the storm, if you're cold, I will keep you warm. You are love. You are. Love me like the summer loves the sun, and love me like the spring when the winter's done, and love me like the end is drawing near, as a whisper in your ear. Oh, in the love, in the hate, in the calm and in the pain, you are love. And in the eye of the storm, when both of our hearts are worn, you love you. In the love, in the hate, in the calm and in the pain, I'll sing you are love. And in the eye of the storm, if you're cold, I will keep you warm. You are love. You are. I wanna love you, I wanna touch you, I wanna hold your hand when no one can. I wanna fall in love with you so fast, faster than a heart in some quicksand.
Nice. Is there anything else you'd like to say that we haven't gotten to at this point? Upcoming gigs, new releases, past releases, girlfriends to shout out to, or anything like that?
No. No girlfriends to shout out to. I would say Saturday, the 19th of this month, I would come, this Saturday, I would come down to Pub Yahoo in Carroll Stream. It's also called American Legion, if that's easier to find on the GPS. I'd come down around 7:30. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I would encourage anyone listening, go see local bands. It's the only way to succeed now in the music industry. It's one of the only ways, and even if it's not me, if you see someone you like, go see them. And if it is me, which I hope it is, come see me. But yeah, that's about it. Go see your local bands.
Cool. Very cool. Okay, thank you so much for coming around.
Thank you for having me.
Your music is great. It was really nice to listen to.
Thank you for having me.
You're a very talented person, and I'm sure we're going to be hearing more about you in the future. And good luck to you, really.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming around.
Thank you.
And it was very, very nice having both of you here today.
Cool. Thank you. It's nice to meet you, too.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
And that's about all the show we have time for today. I want to thank David Cav and the members of Classical Blast, including Peter Kasenovich, Jimmy Chaos, and Bill Sinar, for showing up and entertaining us to a phenomenal job today. Your singing and musicianship was really great, and you were fun to talk with. Also, I'd like to thank Adam Hernandez for stopping by today, for taking a little time to talk with us, and for entertaining us with his wonderful talent, and for appearing in a nutshell. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have some great shows planned for the next several weeks. On today's show, as I said, you heard the unique talents of David Cav and Classical Blast, who were great. Also, we were entertained by Adam Hernandez, who was really, really good. Next week, Kevin Lee is scheduled to appear in a nutshell, and that should be one heck of a show. We have some great shows on the horizon, and I must strongly suggest that you consult our Facebook site, www.facebook.com/inanutshellwithal.Weissman. Rest assured, there's a lot of talent over the coming weeks and months as we burst through spring into summer, and if it ever stops snowing, that'll really be nice. Right now, Robin, our web designer, is hard at work designing our new website, which should be debuting in the next few weeks, and we're looking forward to that. I want to thank Dolores Weissman, without whose active support and energetic participation, this show wouldn't be half as much fun as it is. I want to personally thank you for listening to In a Nutshell today. Hope you enjoyed the show and found it fun, entertaining, and informative. If you'd like to comment about today's show, or if you have a talent or something to say, or if you have an idea for content for a future broadcast, or if you'd like to request a tune for a future show, or if you'd just like me to give you a shout-out, send me an email at in.anutshell@att.net, or visit our Facebook website at www.facebook.com/inanutshellwithal.Weissman. While you're there, leave a comment. You may notice a teeny-weeny box at the upper right-hand side of the page containing the word like. Share a little love. Check the box. By doing so, you'll be letting us know that you do like In a Nutshell, and we, in turn, will send you our feeds informing you of who will be featuring on upcoming shows and what we'll be doing on future installments of In a Nutshell. We want to say thank you to all of you who support us, and tell your friends and neighbors to tune in each week, same great time, same great station, for another edition of In a Nutshell. Have a great week. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Al Weissman, and I authorize the content of this broadcast.
Now, this is me in a nutshell. Help! I'm in a nutshell! How did I get into this nutshell? Look at the size of this bloody great big nutshell. What sort of shell has a nut like this? I mean, it's just crazy.